Hello again, and welcome to a special Orange Bowl preview edition of the Mack Brown Show. My name is Jones Angel. On the other side of the screen, there's the Hall of Fame head coach of the Tar Heels, Mack Brown. Man, we have a lot of good stuff to talk about over the next hour or so. We appreciate you being here with us, and the show is brought to you by Reed's Jewelers. Is your home for fine Swiss timepieces, beautiful diamonds, and the world's most luxurious jewelry brands. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments. And, Coach, what a moment for your team. A terrific season as the Tar Heels closed the year with that dominating win against Miami a couple of weeks ago, 62-26, and earned its first ever bid to the Orange Bowl. Congratulations, and what an honor for your team.
Thank you, Jones. I'm so proud from 2 wins 2 years ago to the Orange Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's an unbelievable accomplishment. I told our team and I told our staff that the other day. And in fact, I base a lot of things of history with our team on my age. I told them even I wasn't alive the last time. And they thought, oh, my gosh, that's been a long time. I was born in 51. We went in 50, so I was close, but not quite there. So it's a very, very exciting time for our program moving forward. It's an exciting time for our fans. Our players are pumped. The obvious elephant in the room, Jones, is the 4 guys that aren't playing. And people have asked me a lot about what's different from the time you left to the time you got back. Well, this is new for me. I've never had a player not play in a bowl game.
Yeah.
So it's just new and it's different. So I've had to go through an up and down emotional process myself to try to figure it all out. And here's what I think when I look back at the last 2 weeks. Number one, I'm disappointed they're not playing. They're disappointed they're not playing because they've earned it. They wanted to play. Our team's disappointed that they're not playing. Our fans are disappointed. So it's a tough thing. And then the second part of that you look at is our job when we get here is to take over the program that Coach Fedora had and try to help those guys get at a better place in their life so they can improve and be ready for life after college football. And bringing young guys in, bringing recruits in, try to help them get their degree and get themselves to have more options when they get ready to get through. And these 4 guys have done that. They've done everything we've asked. They've stayed out of trouble. They've acted right. They've been great leaders. They're 4 of our best players. I mean, we'll be going to the Orange Bowl without 2 captains, 2 most valuable players, 1 on offense and 1 on defense, and our leading receiver. But at the same time, Coach Gillespie has taken Javonte Williams from 2 years ago, where he was a goal line and short yardage back, to being one of the more highly drafted backs in the country. You start looking at De'Ami Brown. He's gone from an inconsistent catcher that didn't have great confidence to one of the best receivers in the country. Chaz Surratt may be the best story in college football over the last 2 years. Tommy Thigpen's taken a quarterback that had never played at linebacker, and now he's one of the top linebackers on the draft board. And Michael Carter's a guy that when I was at ESPN, I said, I hope number 8's back. He's really good. And Michael's much better today than he was 2 years ago. So our job is to help our players get better options. And we've done that. I applaud this coaching staff. I applaud these kids. And then the last thing we've got to be careful of, Jones, is our job is to educate them on their options that are available. They make decisions that's best for their family. Just like any assistant coach that leaves, we could have a coach leave the day before the bowl game because it was best for him. Any head coach that makes a decision to leave. Any person out there, all of our fans that have a better option for their life and their family, they're going to take it. And they're going to move forward. So we've got to applaud these 4 guys and make sure that we appreciate all they've done, because we wouldn't be in the Orange Bowl without them.
Right.
And then with them leaving, what we've got is some unexpected openings that there's some other guys now that got to step up. Guys been saying, I should be playing more. Well, okay, man, you got your chance now on Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
Coach, I think specifically at the running back position, you're going to have a totally different look for that bowl game at that spot. Have you given thoughts? Have those discussions begun about how you're going to handle that position in this game?
Well, we thought Javante was going to play, so we weren't changing anything. And then before Saturday's practice, about an hour before our meeting, he walked in and said he wasn't going to play. So we're in the process right now of trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We got to start over because you've got British Brooks, you've got Josh Henderson, you've got Elijah Green, because DJ Jones would have been a guy playing and he broke his ankle. So those will be your three backs. And they're also, two of those guys are your best special teams players. So now you got to take them off special teams because you can't wear them down during the game when they got to be the back. And then you've got Eugene Asante was another great special teams player. He'll be taking Chaz Surratt's place. So right now, Jones, we're staying up really late at night trying to figure all this out as a coaching staff, and that's our job.
Right. Our
job is to take what we've got available and try to do the best we can against the other team.
Coach, let me take a few steps back to when you guys learned about the Orange Bowl berth. How did your team receive the information, and what was their reaction?
Well, Jeremy Sharp, our director of communications, did a good job we had a team meeting while they were announcing the January 6 bowls. And we knew we were in. The players didn't know we were in. They thought we were in. So we turned on TV and said, right in the middle of our meeting, we stopped the meeting, we turned on TV and said, okay, let's see where we're going, see who we're playing. And they just screamed and shouted like a bunch of excited kids that you can imagine. I've never seen a more excited bunch when they got the Military Bowl last year. And we had a blast. The Military Bowl people treated us great. DC was fun. We played well. We beat a good Temple team. I think that had won 8 games or something. But this is big, and we told our guys, this is the beginning. This isn't the end. We want to be in the playoffs. We want to be in the January 6 bowl mix. So this is who we want to be. We're going to be playing 3 top 10 teams in the last 4 games.
Yep.
So this is going to show us. We were in the neighborhood for 3 quarters against Notre Dame, then we moved out. And then Miami, we jumped on. They didn't have a good day, so they didn't play as well, but that was a great win over a top 10 team. Now we got number 5 that's a whole lot like Notre Dame. So this will be a great challenge for us, especially with a large part of our guys not going to be there.
Coach, the last time that most Tar Heel fans saw your team, it was wrapping that game up against Miami. What has been going on with your group in total since that victory over the Hurricanes?
Jones, so many teams have decided to opt out of bowl games that are eligible. And this team has never blinked. They have worked hard. They've done everything that we've asked them to do. They went home for a week after the Miami game and came back in and had no positive COVID test. So I'm really, really proud of the discipline, the attitude. They've been good about the 4 guys that aren't playing. They've said, hey, just opportunities for others, Coach. We got more guys on scholarship. Let's go, man. We've worked really, really hard. We're taking today off, and then we'll have a normal week of practice leading up until the Saturday night Orange Bowl. We'll go down there Thursday afternoon. So we'll be there Thursday night, all day Friday, and all day Saturday, and then head back home on Sunday. So it's not like a normal bowl, but it is a game, and it's a bowl game. And you don't go to bowl games to get all the experiences as much as you do to have another opportunity to play as a team. And this will be the last game that this team will ever play together.
So we've got a lot to do over the next hour or so. We will briefly look back at that victory over Miami. What a performance that was by the Tar Heels a few weeks ago. We'll preview the matchup with Texas A&M. We have questions to get to as well from Tar Heel fans. For Coach Brown, we're going to talk signing day. Don't forget, Tar Heels signed a top 15 national class. We need to talk about that as well. So a lot to do here on the Mack Brown Show. Stay put. We'll be back after this. It's all coming your way from Learfield, IMG College. Welcome back to the Mack Brown